Hello and welcome to Driving with Todd, and I'm Todd, a YouTuber that goes by the handle Play That Solo Boy, B-O-I, requested that I react to a Cactus song, and that Cactus song is Let Me Swim. So I looked up that song, and it's on Cactus's first album. So I'm just going to say right off the bat here, I've heard it at least once because I owned the first Cactus album. And why did I buy that first Cactus album? I bought it because Tim Bogart and Carmine Appice formed Cactus. Carmine Appice and Tim Bogart were from Vanilla Fudge, and I was a huge Vanilla Fudge fan. I had all their albums, had all their singles. I loved them when they're early on. They were kind of psychedelic, and then they got into kind of hard rock before they broke up. But I loved everything that the Vanilla Fudge did. They're just a great group. So when these two members of the Fudge formed Cactus, I had to go out and buy that album. And I believe that was 1970. And I don't remember playing it a lot. I think I bought it hoping it sounded like Fudge, but it had a different sound. I think it was more blues. It was hard. It was heavy, but it was more bluesy, I think, than anything the Vanilla Fudge did. I'm gonna just read this because I didn't know. I mean, I don't remember who the other members of the band were, but it was Jim McCarty was the guitarist for Cactus, and he had played with Mitch Ryder's Detroit Wheels and Buddy Miles Express. And then Rusty Day was the singer, and he was from the Amboy Dukes, which I thought was kind of interesting. Did not know that. But I had done a video on the Amboy Dukes during the Center Mind a while back, so go check that video out. so they picked up the Amboy Dukes lead vocalist, so that's kind of cool. So I have not heard this album easily in 50 years because it was one of those albums I bought. I played once or twice, and it wasn't quite what I thought it was going to be. And I was buying so many other records, it just went back on the shelf, and I haven't heard it since. So this might be something that I go, yeah, I recognize the song, or it'll be like, wow, I just don't remember ever hearing this song. So it'll be interesting to see what I think if I heard this or not. So here we go with Cactus. And this is just before we go into the song, Let Me Swim, this is the cover of the first Cactus album. Kind of an interesting Cactus, to say the least. So here we go. Let's see how this goes. Okay. Yeah, no, I don't remember the song at all. Kind of. This is, like I said, this is so different from Vanilla Fudge. It's almost like ZZ Top. It's got a little bit of that down home sound to it. It's a little bit like ZZ Top. I mean, we're only 22 seconds into the song, but just from the guitar, it starts out with those drums and then the guitar. Let's see where it goes. I'm gonna start this all over again. Let's start this over. We're not that far into it. Hear this beginning again.
Wanna know what's in your heart, though? What kind of woman you are?
Okay. Yeah, there's a lot going on in that song. The guitar playing is great. I mean, and it's not just a rhythm guitar and loud chords. I mean, he's like playing that fretboard throughout this whole song, which is kind of cool. The bass is good. I mean, Tim Bogart's just a great bass player, and so is Carmine Appice at drums. Just awesome at what they do. Vocals are kind of like I want to say it's almost like Black Oak, Arkansas, a little bit, just a little bit like Black Oak, Arkansas, where they're got a little bit of southern feel, but just real gritty vocals, and it's got that definitely hard rock sound. This isn't heavy metal, or this is just this down in your face hard rock. So let's keep this thing going, see where this goes. I'm hoping he does a great guitar solo in here. That's what I'm waiting for. Oh, baby, I done that feel now. Swirling, whirling, spinning sea. Dancing sunlight shine. Twisted feeling in my brain. Can you share what's mine? All I'm swirling, mortified. Shivers all around. Sinking in your ocean. Down, down, down. Okay, that I think was the guitar solo. It was like, okay, when he first went to guitar solo, there was like two or three. I couldn't tell for sure. Two or three like guitars fighting each other, and Tim Bogart's bass was like on top of it. I mean, it was almost on top of the guitars, kind of like pushing them down. Then they got to the one guitar, but he didn't like. It wasn't like how can I say? He wasn't like. It was like he was almost doing almost anything he wanted to on the guitar. It wasn't like there was something thought out ahead of time that this is the chords I'm going to play in this guitar solo. It was like he was just hitting any chord, and it sounded cool, but it was like out of control, an out of control guitar solo. But yeah, like it. It's good. This is good stuff. I'm going to pull this back a little bit and maybe go back to the beginning of the guitar solo. I think it was right about here somewhere. Okay. Ah, I like it. Again, like I said, I had the album. I played it. I don't remember this song at all. But it wasn't an album I played a lot. Like I said, I was hoping for more Vanilla Fudge. This was a little bit more hard rockish, and the vocal style was just kind of, the vocal was kind of an uncontrolled vocal. It was just kind of went. So I I give this. I'm gonna give this a one thumbs up. I'd like to hear the whole album again. I've got the album somewhere in my collection. I should pull it out and listen to it. Like I say, I haven't listened to it in it got to be 50 years, and see what the rest of the album sounds like. Because I thought there was some other tracks that I really liked on the first side. I think this was from the second side from what I looked in Wikipedia. So I like it. But it's not one of those hard rock tunes that just knock your socks off. It's just, yeah, it's a good song. You know, Tim Bogart, Carmine and Appice, I mean, they don't do bad music. They just do great music. But it wasn't anything that just rocked my socks off. So like I said, I give it one thumbs up. So I'm hoping that you enjoyed this at least. I did enjoy it. It was something different, something I don't remember hearing. And two of my favorite artists are in the group, which it makes it a plus right there because I love Tim Bogart's bass playing. He's just a great bass player. So if you like this, if you like Cactus doing Let Me Swim, hit the like button. If you have any comments about Cactus, Let Me Swim, or that first Cactus album, put it in the comments below. If you haven't done so, subscribe to my channel. Please subscribe to my channel. Ring the bell for updates to my latest videos. And I'm hoping that you're having yourself just a great day, and you got a big smile on your face. And peace out, baby.